Hi, today we're doing a Y2K inspired makeup look. Let's get started. I was in primary school and high school during the early 2000s and I was watching Mean Girls, The OC, The Hills, and I was reading a lot of teen magazines. The main teen magazines in Australia were Girlfriend and Dolly. During the 2000s, I was wearing a lot of mineral foundation at that time. We were obsessed with matte skin and I believe I used the Maybelline mineral foundation. I don't have that one anymore and I think it's discontinued. The one I do have is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. Now with mineral foundation, I like to apply it with a brush and I like to buff it into my skin. The reason why I still have this Bare Minerals foundation is because when I went to Korea last year for skin treatments, my skin was really sensitive and the only kind of makeup that I was allowed to wear was mineral foundation. It's light and it doesn't clog up the skin and the pores as much as regular foundation does. I went to Korea for some skin treatment. There I had Fraxel laser. I don't know if you know much about Fraxel laser, but what it does is kind of burns off that top layer of your skin and it left my skin really sensitive. And now this mineral foundation is definitely medium to buildable full coverage. You can see that most of my acne scars are already pretty much gone. A little goes a long way with this one. I'm going to still go in with concealer on my under eye region and this pesky pimple that I have over here on my jawline. I was rewatching White Chicks with my partner the other day and I realized how inappropriate it is if it was filmed in these modern times. The Y2K look that's inspiring today's makeup is Regina George in the 2004 Mean Girls movie. In the 2000s, I was watching YouTubers who used a lot of MAC makeup and so I ended up buying a lot of MAC makeup. This is the MAC paint pot in Base Study. During the 2000s, that white eyeshadow that goes all on the eyelid was really popular. I don't have a standalone white eyeshadow, so I'm going to use this Dior highlighter quad to achieve that effect. I recently followed this subreddit on Reddit that was called Pan. So people, once they finish their makeup, they post pictures of the pan that they can see. Unfortunately for me, I rarely finish eyeshadows. So my goal this year is to at least finish either an eyeshadow quad or a blush. So Regina has this blue smoky eye. So we're going to try and achieve that with this eyeshadow quad here from e.l.f. I tried to research this online, but they never disclosed what type of makeup products they used for Regina's look during the 2004 movie. I'm using the same brush that I use for the white highlighter to blend out these edges. I'm going to deepen the outer corner with the darkest blue in this quad. I can see that her inner corners are highlighted, so I'm going to do that too. Regina doesn't have a particularly big wing or anything. It's just eyeliner to thicken up the lash line, which is what I'm going to do too. The eyeliner that I'm using today is a K-Beauty eyeliner found on YesStyle. It's pretty good for its price. It doesn't look like they were very prominent with their lower lash line eyeliner, so mine isn't either. And then I'm going to gently smudge the top eyeliner out. Next up is mascara. It doesn't look like she's wearing any false eyelashes. So what I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes and apply a generous amount of mascara. My favorite drugstore loose powder is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm wearing the shade 10 Fair Light. I am setting everything with powder before the mascara starts to smudge on my oily skin. In this photo, Regina has this pink blush that she wears quite low on her cheeks, so I'm going to do that too. And it looks more pigmented on the center and then it fades out. I'm going to use a couple of Flower Beauty blushes. I really like Flower Beauty. They've got some really good products and the price is really affordable. I'm editing this video right now and my skin looks filtered, but I promise you it's not. The mineral foundation looks so good on camera. So that there was the blush color in Wild Rose, and now I'm going to go in with Berry More just to deepen up this center. for eyebrows, I really should have shaved my eyebrows to make them a little bit thinner to match Regina George's. But what I'm going to do is try and clump my eyebrow hairs together to create a similar effect. Obviously, it won't be the same though. I'm going to apply some concealer to make my eyebrows even skinnier. I'm applying what's left on my concealer just on my lips to line up my lip color so the lip gloss color really shows through. The lip gloss that I'm using is the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip, and the color that I'm using is in Supermodel. It's not my favorite lip gloss formula. It's a little bit stringy when I take it out of the container, and the glitter particles are just a tiny little bit too big, but it's the closest color that I have to the lip color that Regina George is wearing. And that is the completed look. I'm going to come in closer so you can see my skin. I think mineral foundation is definitely underrated. A mineral foundation looks really natural, and I feel like it's easy to reapply to dust it all over your skin again. And I reckon matte foundations look better on camera. Oh, there's one thing that I forgot. It's highlighter. Now, I don't know if Regina George has highlighter on in this photo or she's just naturally contoured when she came out of the womb, but I'm going to apply some highlighter on my cheekbones. And that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun. See you next time. Bye.